Were you wholesaling kind of the old school way before you guys incorporated Keekly?
So no.
Like, what were you doing? No,
my lead generation has always been other wholesalers and real estate agents.
Crazy.
That's how it
Always.
started
From the
even
jump. From the jump. Yeah.
Always.
Even
It's
when you were in
always
LA,
been
yeah.
other wholesalers and real estate agents. It's just what I knew.
Yeah.
Right? I always looked at it like this, right? You can go direct to seller, and that's a very respectable but hard way to do it. It can be very difficult. It can be costly if you don't know what to do. Like, you guys teach it in a real good way where your students come out and they make profits, great profits.
Yep.
But it can also be the other way where you you spin your wheels, you spend a lot of money, you just, like, the guys, like, the pay-per-click. I'm seeing this pay-per-click service that's starting to pop out there. Again, I have no knowledge of whether it works or not, guys, so I'm not being negative here. I just don't know. What I can tell you is pay-per-click can be very expensive. And you can spend $10,000, and if you're sucky at closing a seller, you're done. Like, you might be in the whole 10 grand. And if you mortgage the house to get the 10 grand to do pay-per-click to get you in front of sellers, then that doesn't work, you're out.
Yeah.
Right? And so also the other thing I've noticed a lot of people do is that they're not really good at understanding value. One thing that I was really good at, even from Canada, as I said, that you don't have access to data over there, so you have to, like, it kind of intuit value, right? I'm really good at understanding value. That's just something that I have in my. That's the Indian
you brought
in me.
comps on your own.
Yeah,
right?
the Indian in me understands comps, right? It's like, what is it worth though? And then what can I buy it for? Right? Like, that's like what we do, right? That's what Indians do. And so, like, I brought that to the real estate space because, like, I can figure this out. Like, and I knew this is just a puzzle. This is an equation. This is science. This is math. This is like, you put the input out, you get the output, you know? And so that was my gift, was understanding value and being able to articulate that, and then being able to share that and build networks of people that will work with me. And so as we grew, this just expanded and grew more and more and more. And so Keekly became a very successful wholesale operation locally. That model, then we franchised it across the country. We're in 91. We have 91 operating franchises right now.
Crazy.
And that's a blessing, right? I'm grateful to God every day for that. It's so fun to be able to share our model with other people and see them change their lives. As you guys know from your high-level mentees, when you see somebody that doesn't have regular education from a university or a college come out and make more money than a doctor or a surgeon,
And they take care of their family.
and they're taking care of extended family, not just mom and dad, but uncles and aunts.
Yeah.
And so, like, you see these things and you see people out there, like, getting it done, but having the opportunity to impact a life, having the opportunity, like, for me, you know, old friends, old relationships that I didn't have an opportunity to honor back in the day, now being able to work with those folks again and honor those relationships and be helpful and be somebody that people can rely on. That's big to me, right?
Yeah.
That's a huge.
Now you're bringing a value to others.
Of course, right? And that's where, for me, it's like you turn the page. You know, life opens up for you. And so I'm in this spot right now. I'm feeling good. Life is great. And then all of a sudden the door knocks and we get A&E up our tail trying to make a TV show with us, right? And then all of a sudden I'm on a set making a television show with my sister, my best friend, and his wife.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And, like, all of these, like, old thoughts, dreams that I had of
It's better than you even imagine.
way better, dude. What?
Yeah.
I would have been some, like, weirdo doing some weird comedic role that I wouldn't have ever been my show.
Wow.
And it's those moments, right? It's those moments when you can see that you're at a crossroads and you're making a choice, and you have an opportunity to make a choice that's going to be beneficial to your whole and all the people that you're around and a part of, or you can make a decision that's going to be beneficial to only yourself. And a lot of you guys that are watching this or listening to this, you'll know about that. You'll have had these moments in life when you had the opportunity to make the choice where you could have done it for everybody or done it yourself. And if you chose you might be looking at your situation right now and you might be seeing that you're alone. And that's okay. That's okay. It just means that you've got
these choices.
that these choices happen and that you can still make it. You can still do it a different way. You just have to see it next time and feel it differently.